Greetings. I'm Scott Raecker, Executive Director of the Robert D. and Billy Ray Center at Drake University, where we're proud to be the global home for Character Count, serving over 8 million youth worldwide. Today, I'm honored to be joined by Chris Norton. We have an exciting project working with Chris in the documentary movie 7 Yards, the Chris Norton story, that captures the inspiration of his exciting journey to this point in his life. Chris, I know you grew up as an Iowa boy and in Bondurant, and you actually went to schools that used the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. What are some of your recollections as youth around the 6 pillars of character counts?
Well, I can remember assembly when I was in elementary and everyone getting together and being introduced the 6 pillars. And that was the first time really you got to learn about some different values outside of science and math, where they really talk about things that are really bigger than just the school education part. There's other things in life that are so core and essential for your growth and development in all areas, and character counts was the thing that introduced that to me outside of just my parents, but having the school reinforce things more than just science.
So in your case, and in many youth's case, it is supplemental and additional to what they get in the home. I think that's a really important part of this story for you, is that the character competencies that you have demonstrated throughout this experience were rooted firmly in your life experiences, in your family, your extended family, certainly the friendships that you had, both younger friendships and those that you had in college. What excites you about the opportunity to have just the movie out, the documentary as it is, for people to hear your story? Why is that important to you?
It's important to me because it inspires people. I see how people are impacted from my story, my family's experiences, and they want to use that for good. They want to better themselves. They want to better their communities. And just knowing that kind of impact is being made and that change is happening, it inspires me then to push my story out, to get the movie out there as many places as possible, because I know that it can make a positive difference. And that's my life mission now, is to make a positive dent in this world. And I'm going to look for every opportunity possible, which is why it's fantastic to begin this project with Character Counts, someone, a global leader in education and these core values that kids need.
One of the things we're so excited about that is really the why. You're speaking in schools all across the globe. You're speaking in workplaces across the globe, and you're seeing and hearing reactions, and then you move on to the next opportunity to touch lives. Correspondingly, our goal here is to transform lives and strengthen communities, and we do that through the Character Counts platform. So if we could bring the power of your story, the professionalism of this documentary that's been done, and add to that the value of resources for educators with a facilitator guide, with lesson plans aligned to each of the 6 pillars, with opportunities for them to view and witness the documentary, have discussions about that, and even connect back to the home with that. With that project, what excites you about the project of having those leave behind curricular resources in the classroom?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. But when I travel and I speak to schools and kids and workplaces, I know they're inspired, they're fired up, and then just having something more there, a curriculum that they can now implement and follow through with, that is ongoing, and they can really develop these core competencies for their development and their growth as a person, as a child, whoever it may be. And so that's what's really exciting, is to know that my story, my life experiences can be ongoing and be changed into a curriculum that will make an impact, and something they can follow through with.
When we first connected on the documentary and I watched it and I called you back and then I talked to our team about it here, I was so moved by the demonstration, and I'd heard you speak before, but the demonstration of the character competencies. We work a lot within the 6 pillars on the research base of both performance character and moral character. Performance character being our best work, the things that we do every day in all of our lives, things that Chris has experienced and we all have, overcoming obstacles, demonstrating determination, having grit and perseverance. And then there's moral character. Those are our relationship, our best self, the ability to be honest with people, the ability to demonstrate forgiveness and patience. And when you bring the 2 of those together, you really get optimal performance. And in the challenges that you faced, you really demonstrate these character competencies. for us, one of the things we're most excited about this curricular resource tied into the Character Counts platform is Chris Life elevates those character competencies at a high level that are also demonstrable to anyone of any age. Young people could take away, what does it mean to be caring? What does it mean to demonstrate respect? As you've reflected on this, just where you are in your live stream right now and the documentary out and putting this project together, I wonder kind of your overall thoughts of what you see of the vision of where your life is going and the impact that you're going to have.
Oh man, to know where I'm at now and the life that I'm living with 6 kids and the foundation that we've started, the motivational speaking and opportunities like this to partner with Character Counts, to try to predict where things are going to be in 5 or 10 years feels almost impossible at times. But I just know that I'm just going to follow my heart, what feels right, and looking for opportunities like this, like how we can together collaborate and make just a greater impact in the world, and to know that this film, knowing that families are watching together, schools and classes can watch this as a all-in-one, and then also have the curriculum that to support those pillars is just super exciting. And to know like where will it lead for them in the future, from 5 years or 10 years from now. And I know the movie has been a memorable experience for a lot of people, and now to coincide that with a curriculum is it's really exciting. So I can't predict the future, but I just know it's going to be better.
Well, I admire you for stepping out and taking this really powerful story into this spectrum. The other thing you just mentioned that I just want to acknowledge for our educators that may be listening or families that are listening is throughout this experience, you've gone from a freshman in college who had this football injury to now being married, a tremendous spouse, you've got 6 children. You understand yourself. What we talk a lot about, character is developed first and foremost in the home. You know, as a parent, as a father, the challenges that all of us that have that blessed opportunity to have children are faced with, of the great joys and the great challenges and frustrations. And I think that's important when you can look at your character competencies that's demonstrated through the documentary film are the same character competencies that as a father, as a mother, as an educator, you can see those play out. So I think it's really important to understand that this is really a curricular resource project that goes with the movie to enhance what you've lived and are continuing to live, and we can all benefit from that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really excited to see where that can go. And I know, and I just hope schools will take advantage of that. And I know I get messages, thousands of messages from people saying how their lives have changed from watching this film, and then to know that they can watch this film and have something more to go along with it to really develop and enhance that feeling that they get in their heart, that desire to be better and to change how they're living their life. To have that curriculum coincide with that, it's really cool.
Well, we could not be more proud of you as an Iowa boy and what you've accomplished to this point in your life, and really thrilled to have this opportunity to bring to all of those that are watching and listening the documentary and these curricular resources in a way that can transform lives and strengthen communities. And I have a feeling we'll have more of these opportunities to visit down the road. The last thing I just want to share with you of our own experience, we've been working at this 24 years here, and just as you were as an elementary age youth and had the Character Counts platform, we now are hearing from that next generation of students that are now young adults saying, wow, I was influenced by the Character Counts framework and this led to this in my life. And I know you're getting a lot of responses right now, but the elevation in your own fulfillment when somebody's going to come to you 20 years from now and say, I watched that documentary, I talked about these resources with my mom and dad, with my teacher, and that changed my life. That put me on a different pathway. And that's what's exciting to me. I always think there's a way to look for positive and good in any situation. This has not been an easy situation, and life is not easy overall, but it's certainly had its challenges in this regard for you. But the way you've responded is a positive testament to what great character looks like. And that's why we're so thrilled to partner with you on this project.
Yeah, likewise. And for me, I don't have some special abilities or superpower. It's just taking it one day at a time. Try to use all those character counts, pillars, and just really make the right choice and try to follow your heart and do what's best for yourself and for your family. And it's amazing to see where that goes, and to know the stories being shared all over the world, and we're going to do even more so through the schools.
Former Governor Ray used to say that the happiest people he knew were the people that were doing nice things for other people. And I view this entire documentary and your willingness to step out and tell this story and to partner with us on this project is an opportunity to do nice things for other people. And I know it's going to make a lot of impact in the world. So thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you, Scott.